Hector Ross
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the international prospects and those representing the West. Shea Downs, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment.
3 out.
At the plate, Brett Parks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Now, leading off for the West prospect.
Here it comes.
The shortstop, Brett.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Louis Merrifield. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Vladimir Ornelas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Come on now, here we
I
go.
get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Crockett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Marco Nunez. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
The center fielder
runs up and gets this one down, but this is foul for the 1st strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
This one's flared toward left center. Lozano onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Striding into the box, Lionel Kendall. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the 1st out. Digging in, John Mitchell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Mitchell.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Mitchell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Joaquin Mortero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Chad Worth will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
International prospect, number 18, Chad.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Claude Sandoval is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Roberto Tavares, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
0-1, here it comes. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Damian Shea waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So striding forward now, Damian Shea has opportunity in this one. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
No outs here.
He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Standing in now, Gary McCain, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And there are runners at the corners now.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting 4.
Into the box now, Vincent Doe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
He's out.
3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. In now, Shane Elbert, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Stepping in now, DeAndre Whitmore. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0. One. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping into the box, Johnny De La Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Crockett is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Jack Dorward. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Stepping into the box, Carlton Saul.
Batting ninth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Hey, we got 1.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Now to the plate, Alfred Vento. He drew a walk his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! The count, 0-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Settling in now, Damian Shea. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Damian.
Nope, that's the ball.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now, Gary McCain, as he lifts it in the air to right field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vincent Joe.
Hey, knock it down, infield.
At the plate now, Vincent Doe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Up.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Ready for another chance? Shane Delbert. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Well, he's been sweating bullets out there because they've been lighting him up pretty good, and he finally gets an easy, weak pop out. We'll see if that gets him rolling and he can finish strong for the scouts.
Ready now, DeAndre Whitmore.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Come in, hold on to it,
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, as they say, when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring all over him right now. That's another RBI single to pile onto this total. I hate to say it, but the cold truth is this is the kind of performance that can really hurt his stock in the upcoming draft.
Johnny De La Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Chad Worth enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The international team came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Corey Menzo.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers. With the 8th pick, the San Diego Padres select HECTOR Ross, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Leo Crawford, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Garrett Kirkpatrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cordero, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
This one skied out toward right. Colway is there, 2 down. Striding in, Michael Bush. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Michael Bush.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good. Look, but hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
At the plate, Cody Hosey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
We got two.
And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hector Ross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
This is lifted out to left. Avens will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
What's the play ball? You're out.
Digging in, Jack Stevens. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jack Stevens.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Take it, take it, take it.
Cordero is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Drew Avens. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, what away?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You got it, you got it.
Navarro will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Logan Landon. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And they start him out away with a called strike. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line up.
Throw over to the bag.
Go, he's in there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Colway will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Amarillo out in front, 1-0.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Leo Crawford.
Tulsa, the pitcher.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Garrett Kirkpatrick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Reined in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. At the plate, Carlos Sepulveda. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Matt to West.
Now a throw over. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Sepulveda becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Into the box, Michael Bush. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
The third baseman, Cody.
Standing in now, Cody Hosey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he pops it up. Ditter onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So here now's the pitcher, Hector Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Berman gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Leading off the inning, Jack Stevens, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Drew Avens comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
1 out, 1 out.
Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Laser 1 here.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Landon. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Logan.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Colway will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Stevie Berman. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes.
At the ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
No outs here.
Here it comes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. The throw into second.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball. That's inside.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Garrett Kirkpatrick is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. The count. Come on.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Garrett Kirkpatrick becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now, Carlos Sepulveda, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ryan Mosley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Ryan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hector Ross. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go. go. Let it fly.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
All right, good job.
Nice
right
effort
there.
by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Landon will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Leading off the inning, Michael Bush, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Michael.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Hosey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Tachiki over to his right.
Me. I got it.
And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jack Stevens. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Stepping in, Drew Avens. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Navarro is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So striding in, Logan Landon. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Navarro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Stevie Berman. He doubled his last time through. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
No,
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. The pitch. Towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hector Ross.
The pitcher, Hector Ross.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that thing. That a boy.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute. Help.
3. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. Out. You're out. He's safe.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Sod Poodles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hector Ross gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Hector Ross will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in. New problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Now batting, Carlos Sepulveda. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
So now to the plate, Justin Yurchak. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Turn 2 right here. Turn 2. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Stevens. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In the air now, out to right field. Ornelas is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one. Now at the plate, Drew Avens. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
No.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Carlos Rincon will be next. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Jacob Amaya. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Stevie Berman.
The catcher, Stevie.
First things first, here's a throw over. From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Navarro will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Leo Crawford. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. The Drillers lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Garrett Kirkpatrick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Carlos Sepulveda is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
That's popped up. Ditter into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Justin Yurchak. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Hector Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Amaya over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jack Stevens. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Stevens, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're playing 2, 2-2.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Avens. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting the coast into second base.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Too high. And it's 3-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. That one's in there. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Amaya.
First pitch on its way. Jacob Amaya is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Stevie Berman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Avens over at second. Rincon on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Brady Feigl will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Sod Poodles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Guerrero claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gerardo Reyes hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip. Stepping into the box, Mickey McDonald. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder.
Lifted down the line in left.
McDonald.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one. Slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Vimael Mashi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeriel Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Diaz. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
swung on and hit deep to left center. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Lázaro Armenteros is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's coming. Relay 4, relay 4.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Ground ball right now, huh, now?
Batting 7. The center fielder, Buddy.
Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Hey, no outs now.
In now, Buddy Reed. High in the air down the right field line.
Heads up, wall.
Ornelas is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Nate Mondu, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
Hey, listen, you're not going to win a batting title in the month of April, but it sure is good to get off to a good start. It bodes well for the rest of the season. He's off to a good start, and he wants to keep it going.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Here we go, relay,
But that'll
relay,
stay in the park as it's off the
coming.
wall.
3-3-3.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34, Cooper.
At the plate now, Cooper Goldby. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cooper Goldby goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
McDonald.
Armenteros at third. Mondu at second with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Cut it. 2-2-2.
The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 3 runs on 4 base hits. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Logan Davidson.
Davidson.
Straight up.
Popped him up.
Ball.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Vimael Mashi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Come on, guys.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right.
2-2-2.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
No runner. Home. Eat it.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gary L.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Jeriel Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Rodriguez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Diaz. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lázaro Armenteros. 0-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ornelas is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Buddy Reed. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Into the box now, Nate Mondu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Cooper Goldby. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 34.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mickey McDonald. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line to the right side. Ornelas is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Logan Davidson. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the 1st.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, 2 away now.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the year. Lake Backer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back.